welcome. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello. Now, for those that do not know me, my name is Wa. My name is not Wa. Uh, my name is Rosita. I have been teaching languages and voice for 20 years now. And today we are going to be talking about for ESL class today and how to postpone things, to propose to postpone appointments, meetings in an informal setting. So grab those notebooks and pencils and let's dive in, shall we? Okay, so let's go ahead and review the future tense. So just give me 1 second as I pull up a whiteboard from my Zoom class here. And then for those that are watching through the streams, you guys will be able to see it. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We are not going to showcase my business resume. Oh wow, it is showing my business resume. Well, there you guys go. You can see all my fun stuff. Ah. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn this video off. I'm just gonna go ahead and oopsies. You don't want the Zoom meeting. We just want the whiteboard. That is all we want. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just adjust this ever so slightly. There we go. All right, so the future tense. As the name implies, it's going to indicate, well, actions that are going to happen in the future. Okay, so for an example, I will go to the store tomorrow. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Let's go crazy. Let's go 36. I will go to the store tomorrow. What makes this sentence in the future tense, I'm just going to use the box here. I know what I'm doing. Not. I'm with you guys, but I'm not awake with you guys. That's the difference. So, will indicates the future. Will is affirmative. It is positive, meaning that it's going to happen in the future. Now, if I wanted to say I will not go to the store tomorrow, then I am going to add not after will. And this what makes the sentence negative by adding that not. Now, of course, we have different pronouns. Luckily, it's going to apply for all pronouns. So you could say, I will not go. He will not go. They will not go, etc. Any questions so far? Are we all okay here? Okay. Great. So let's do some practice. All right. So repeat after me. I will do my homework tomorrow. Let's do that again and out loud. Please repeat after me. I will do my homework tomorrow. And now let's create a negative sentence. I will not do my homework tomorrow. Let's do that again. I will not do my homework tomorrow. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and learn some vocabulary and phrases that we are going to use today. Now, there's going to be a combination of informal expressions and also some vocabulary that you have learned a while ago. So let me go ahead and pull this up. And I'm going to make this not into 36. I'm going to put this into 24. I'm just going to make this bigger. Ta-da! Okay. So, please repeat after me. Buddy. Buddy. Let's try that again. Please repeat after me. Buddy. Now, buddy it's a close friend. It's an informal expression that means a close friend. You could say, it could be like the English equivalent for Spanish, like amiguito, güey. There are others that I just can't think about right now. Then we have wife. Please repeat after me. Wife. So wife is the female partner of a married couple, right? Esposa in español. Then we have this phrase, literally. Please repeat after me. Literally. Let's do that again. Let's break that down. Please repeat after me. Lit. It's like a little glottal sound. Lit. Literally. Literally means in an accurate sense. So, for an example, to translate the sentence literally from Spanish may not be a good idea. So, not just the accurate sense, but a specific sense, like word to word, in this context of language learning. I guess someone did not like that definition. Okay, next word. Please repeat after me. Parent. Parent. Awesome. Oh, I see that this is... Give me one sec. Okay, good. No. We're good. We're good. All right, next. We have important. Please repeat after me. Important. You can also say important. Important. But we want to soften that T a little bit. Next, we have grade. Everyone, please repeat after me. Grade. All right, so grade is the level of study lasting for 1 year. So for an example, okay, 7th grade, 8th grade, ninth grade, which is freshman year of high school, 10th grade, etc. Now, yes, the grade can also dictate the level of understanding of a particular subject. Okay, it's essentially a symbol of telling a student of how they are doing as well. So grade can mean those two things. Actually, it can mean also other things, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Then we have the verb to tear. Please repeat after me. To tear. Now, to tear means like to rip something apart, to separate into two parts, como separar, ¿va? Then we have choice. Please repeat after me. Choice. Choice es como una decisión. Decisión, ¿verdad? So it's an act of deciding between two or more. Please hold. Options. Period. So, por ejemplo, for an example, si necesitan escoger entre pozole y menudo, pues voy a escoger pozole porque en mi opinión es mejor. Don't ask me what I am doing right now. Okay. I just wanted this to be bulleted, please. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be our vocabulary. Any questions? Is there a word that you guys would like for me to review? You can always say yes, even though I can't see you. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and take a look at a conversation, shall we? Now I am using this conversation from a website that I like to use with my private students. So, and you guys will be able to see it. Just copying and pasting it right now. Oof, 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 oof. Now, as I'm doing this, do you guys have any questions in regards to the English language? Is there an area of your journey that you're confused about? Ooh, that's a good question. What are tenses? So, tenses are categories that explain. Oops. There are categories that explain where things, when things occur. So, in the present tense, I know that, okay, it is happening right now. Yes, that is exactly correct. So the past tense, so the past, that tense is letting you know that an action occurred in the past. And in the future, as we discussed earlier, indicates that an action will happen in the future. And of course, that yes, we do. So we have the present progressive. There are different variations of the tense, but the three main categories will be present, past, and the future. And underneath those categories, you're going to see variations of those in the progressive forms and the perfect forms. Exactly like that. And each tense, especially with English, will have their own sentence structures. So whether be adding a particular ending, adding an actual word or two to make it into to make that sentence into that tense. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and read the conversation. A. Hello. B. Hey, Joey. It's me, Mike. A. Hey, man. What's up? Are we still on for tomorrow? B. Well, that's what I'm calling about. I can't make it to lunch tomorrow. Something came up. What do you mean something came up? I was your best buddy in third grade. What's so important that you can't tell me, man? Well, Susan wants me to have lunch with her parents. They're in town this week. Oh, man. The wife is already tearing us apart. Man, I hate married guys. I'm really sorry, Joey. Just this once. It's really important to Susan. Can we push back our lunch to next week? Do I have a choice? Not really. Man. Same time? Same place? All right, but you better not be late, man, or I'll make you pay. Literally. I'll be there. I'll be there. See you. Okay. Hey, things changes when you get married. Remember this rule for life. Happy wife, happy life. Just ask any married man, right? Okay. So, let's go ahead and see if we can find some of those vocabulary words in this conversation. I'm going to make this just a little bit. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead to page 2 here. Oop, 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 oop. So here's our vocabulary. And go ahead and write it down if you haven't had the chance to. There we go. 10th time is the charm. Okay. Now I am going to change into the other screen. Here is our conversation. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you guys because now it's extremely small. All right. Now, via the chat, go ahead and tell me what words do you guys see that were in the vocabulary list? Wife. Yes. Buddy. Mm-hmm. Parents. Important. Okay, I'm going to push this up. Choice. Literally. Yeah, absolutely. 1 second. Wife is already tearing us apart right here. Ah. Yes. That does come from the expression to tear apart. So that's the cool thing about giving guys a vocabulary and then seeing it how it's used um, in different contexts, because you're not always going to see the exact form of, of the vocabulary that you guys learn. You're going to see conjugations of it. Nice. All right, let me just check the chat. Okay, we're doing splendid. Hello. Okay. Actually, yes. I taught Japanese last night, and you know that new show that is airing on Hulu right now, Shogun? I'm actually using that show right now to teach about culture. I even have like lesson plans based on that. Yeah, by 7 o'clock. So I teach a pair of siblings, and one of them, we're working on their listening comprehension and having the ability to describe what they hear using active listening. And we're watching Horimiya, which is a great slice of life anime. I just love it so much. It's so cute. Um, and so similar to this, I'll give her a set of vocabulary, and then of course I will stop and start asking her questions. I will ask her to describe a situation, and put it into like our conversation. And then with her brother, we ended up watching Shogun. So I asked the parent, don't worry. Yes. Always ask the parents. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like getting into trouble. I don't like getting into trouble. Okay. Although, good trouble is fun. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to a future tense conversation. A doo 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 doo. So I am going to ask you guys, well, not ask, I'm going to give you a sentence in the present tense. And then I want you guys to convert it to the future tense. So let's go ahead. You want to watch things based on your current level of the language that you are learning. So let's say that you just started learning English, right? I would not recommend you to watch a Marvel movie, for an example, or Star Wars, or a movie based on a Shakespearean play. I would watch, maybe some Disney movies, or even even more for a younger audience, like Coco Melon, um, just children's shows, Dora the Explorer. Especially like if you guys watch, if you especially if you guys speak Spanish, si hablan español, I highly recommend Dora the Explorer or um oh my goodness, and I was him. Um Go Diego, Diego from Go Diego Go. I worked at Universal Studios for like 7 years, and I played characters. That's what I meant. Uh, so so yeah, I would watch those shows if you guys speak Chinese and are learning English. I would highly suggest watch shows like Ni Hao Kai Lan. So you can build that associateness, that associateness, that association. Yeah, I know that a popular advice, and it's true. It's very good advice to immerse yourselves, to listen to podcasts, to watch movies in the language that you are learning, but you want to find ones that uh, matches your current language learning level. Yeah, because also too that say that you're a beginner and you plan to watch a Marvel movie, they speak fast. So that's another consideration is the speed of the dialogue. So most times with children's shows and children movies, they're going to speak at a slower pace. Yeah, I have hosted many um movie nights and where we learn, but of course like I'll get the beginners and they'll say like it's too fast. I cannot pick it up. So that's why I like to put on teenage movies, which is a kind of nice medium depending on the teenage movie. Usually I'll put something like Smart House. I don't know if you guys remembered that, my millennials out there. From Disney. Or I would put something like Halloween Town, something that was not too fast, not too slow, like that Goldilocks zone. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I gotta give you your sentences before we leave today. She helps me. This is your sentence. She helps me. How would I make this into the future tense? She helps me. Now for the future tense. Good. She will help me. Good. No, I'm streaming in a lot of platforms right now. I'm actually streaming in 4 different platforms right now. So if some of you guys are wondering who I'm talking to, I'm just talking to other people. All right, let me give you one more sentence, and then we can call it for class today. Yeah, so the future will have, so we have our simple tenses. So this is, so the question was, what's the difference between uh, the future tense and the future perfect? So in English, we have our simple tenses, which is just present, past, future. Then we have our progressive, right? The ing forms of the verb. So we'll have our present progressive, past progressive, and future progressive. Then we'll have our perfects. So we'll have our present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Now, the significance is not only just the usage, but also the sentence pattern. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be going over those in future classes. All right. Last one. Let's see if you guys can write it down in the present tense. I have cupcakes. Sorry, guys. It just started raining. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looks like hail. Yeah. Okay. What will be the future tense? So I got distracted and I ended up giving you the answer for the present tense. Squirrel. I will have cupcakes. All right, guys, great job today. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a high five. All right, so just to recap on everything that we have learned today, we have learned how to use the future uh, to the future tense to postpone a meeting, a form of an appointment. And we also reviewed the sentence pattern that we need to use for the future tense and expanded our vocabulary. I think we did a good job today. All right, so hopefully I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes for singing the basics. If you guys are interested in learning how to sing and or just expanding your vocal expression, how to take care of your voice, because today we're actually going to be talking about vocal health once again. And then at 12 p.m. Pacific time, we are going to learn some Spanish. So I will see you guys then. Adios. Take care, everyone. Bye.